Okay, I know from the title that some people are gonna click this video and think that it's just clickbait, but give me a second to put my cards on the table. Literally. These are credit cards, specifically the Chase Sapphire Reserve and the American Express Gold Card. These two cards have some of the highest points earned compared to their yearly fee of any cards out there. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how I use these credit cards to effectively buy a free MacBook Pro. And no, I didn't just charge it to a card and then not pay it. That doesn't work. To understand how I did this, we first need to do a quick review of how credit card rewards work. Credit card rewards were a marketing tactic first thought up by the major banks back in the 1980s, inspired by airline loyalty programs. These rewards were designed to incentivize people to use their specific credit card over a competitor's or using cash by offering them monetary rewards. These rewards could come in the form as simple as just earning 1% cash back on all purchases, or for more niche cards, it could be earning points on specific categories like travel or dining. Pretty soon, every major credit card started offering rewards, and the number of options that consumers could pick from really went up dramatically. With increasing competition for rewards, some credit card companies started offering a new category: sign-up bonuses. Mirroring the cash payouts that high-earning employers like bankers would get when joining a new job, these cards would offer you a large bonus either in cash or rewards for signing up for the card and then meeting a minimum spending limit within the first couple months. So for the Chase Sapphire Reserve, for example, when you sign up for this card and spend at least $4,000 within the first 3 months, you get 50,000 bonus points, which is worth around $750 when used for travel within their Ultimate Rewards portal. Now obviously $750 in rewards doesn't offset $4,000 in spending, but if you were going to spend that money anyway, it makes sense to just put it on this card so that you get the rewards for that spending. And that way the sign-up bonus is essentially free money. So this is where my plan started. Now up until now, I have been using the Chase Sapphire Reserve, a travel credit card offered by Chase Bank. Like many high-value credit cards, this one comes with a yearly fee. You have to pay $550 a year in order to access its perks and rewards that it gives you. Now, if you travel a lot and put all that money on your card, you might be able to offset the cost of that yearly fee through the points that you're going to earn. But due to the current state of the world, I don't think I'm going to be traveling very much, so it doesn't really make sense for me to keep paying this fee. I also knew that by getting rid of that yearly fee on the Chase Sapphire, I could sign up for a different high-value credit card, which might offer rewards that were more relevant to me for the price. So I called Chase and asked them to downgrade me to the Chase Freedom Unlimited.
This call will be monitored and recorded. To speak with a customer service specialist, please press 0 at any time.
Let's see if I could downgrade my card to the Chase Freedom Unlimited. Great, have a great day. I did this because A, the Chase Freedom Unlimited has no yearly fee while offering 1.5 points back on all purchases. And B, by downgrading my Chase account rather than canceling it, I wouldn't hurt my credit score by dropping the number of cards I have, as well as decreasing the total age of my credit report. So that left me free to try to find a new card to earn rewards. For the new card, I was looking for two things. 1, a high sign-up bonus, and 2, a yearly fee low enough that it could be offset by the rewards from that card. After copious amounts of research, I ultimately settled on the American Express Gold Card. This card charges an annual fee of $250 but comes with a $100 dining credit, effectively lowering that fee to $130 a year. It awards 4 points back on supermarkets and restaurants, as well as 3 points back on airlines, and then 1 point on everything else. According to thepointsguy.com, each point has a value between 0.7 cents and 10 cents, which he determined by looking at the cash value equivalent of buying the rewards that you could use the points on. So if you redeem the points directly for cash back, you're only going to get around 0.6 cents per point that you redeem. But if you transfer those points to an Amex partner like Delta or JetBlue, you could earn redemption rates as high as 2 cents or some as high as 10 cents. Especially if you're booking first-class travel. So if we just assume an average of around 2 cents per points, as estimated by the Points Guy, when you break this out monthly, if you spend just $166 a month on groceries, that means this card is going to pay for itself through the points that you earn. So that meets the yearly fee requirement, but what about the sign-up bonus? Well, right now, American Express has increased their usual 35,000 point sign-up bonus to 60,000 points if you spend $4,000 in the first 6 months, a value of around $1,200. But that first requires that I spend spend $4,000 in the first 6 months, or $666 a month. If you've seen my videos on budgeting or my plan to become a millionaire, you'll know that I'm generally pretty frugal, and I probably wouldn't be able to spend that much money every month. That is, unless I already had a large pre-planned expense which I was planning on spending during that 6 months anyway. I think you know where this is going. I had been planning on buying a new MacBook for a while, and when I saw Apple had released their own M1 chips to replace the old Intel chips that Apple had been running on, I was interested. When I saw how these new chips increase performance while also drastically improving battery life, I was sold. So since I was already planning on making this big purchase, it made sense to put it toward the $4,000 spending minimum on Amex. The MacBook version I wanted would cost me $1,592, meaning that once I deducted that from the $4,000 spending minimum, I would need to spend around $400 a month on the card to meet the minimum spending. That was an amount I could actually hit without increasing my spending. So I pulled the trigger and I signed up for the American Express Gold Card, and it arrived in the mail 2 days later. Now it's important to note that this card isn't actually a credit card. It's technically a charge card. This means that you have to pay the full amount that you put on this card back every month, and there's no preset spending limit. Because of this, you need to already have a pretty good credit score just to sign up for this card. Okay, so now I have the Amex card, but how exactly does this get me a free MacBook Pro? Well, I've already established that I could spend around $2,500 on this card in the next 6 months without increasing my monthly spending. But that leaves me short of the minimum to actually earn the sign-up bonus. But if I put my large pre-planned expense on this card up front, I can absolutely hit that limit. This means that buying the MacBook actually puts me over the edge and earns me those 60,000 reward points equivalent to $1,200, effectively giving me $1,200 back on my purchase. So if we take $1,592 and subtract $1,200, we're left with $392. So at this point, I've gotten the MacBook for $392, but I still need to deduct one more expense to get it to free. See, I plan on using this laptop entirely for business purposes, meaning I can deduct it from my income at the end of the year and not pay taxes on that amount. Since I would be paying a marginal tax rate of around 44% all things considered, this means that I'm effectively getting a 44% discount on the MacBook by deducting that from my taxes. So now the calculation looks like this. I pay $1,592 for the MacBook, and then I deduct 44% of that, or $700, then I subtract off the $1,200 in points from Amex, leaving me with a total cost of negative $308. This means between the tax deduction and the rewards I'm earning from American Express, I will be paid $308 for purchasing this computer. Now let's be conservative and say that the American Express points maybe are only worth 1.5 cents per point instead of 2 cents. Well, in that case, that would make the sign-up bonus worth just $900. So if we run the same calculation, $1,592 minus $700 minus $900 still leaves us with negative $8. So even if I'm being super conservative, that leaves the total price at effectively $0. So that is how I got a MacBook Pro for free. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, and if you don't want to miss out on any future videos, make sure to both subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'll see you next time.